Hello, I'm back with another Doodle Empires video. We've got, we're not quite approaching the end, but we're approaching some form of a climax. Um, I did accidentally make a mistake not recording the beginning, so we added Somalia. Yes, we are adding new nations because I got a couple suggestions. We're gonna add Somalia and um, I think Texas, and then Lannisteria. I think I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not the worst thing I've done this entire series. um, yeah. So we've got things everywhere to get to, and first let's do the Vatican Empire. Vatican Empire is just gonna take the last of Italy's stuff out here because, who needs it? Also they're gonna start antagonizing Belgium because who needs Belgium? Belgium's not even a part of this place. So, okay, when I said antagonizing, I didn't mean it would destroy the entirety of Belgium. um, whoops. Hold on. Maybe my draw power. I might have messed up the draw power. I think I did. Let's just move it back a little. That was a little much. That's what I'll call that. Italy. Italy's over here. Honestly, I don't know what Italy will be doing. Because, like, what? I guess they'll be taking back this. But, like, oh boy. Riveting. So Italy might not get a couple turns. I'll skip them for a bit. Anyways, medium expansion for Africa. Just Africa's gonna take this. And then also probably parts of the ocean. So I'm realizing I've really been making a lot of these nations not along the water. And that might be an issue with the nation. But like also if I was just making things along the water, Africa would be empty. And that's not very fun. So, anyways, Egypt's doing fine. We just added Somalia here. We got America down here. America's gonna do some expansion. I'm gonna say, ooh, it's a bit laggy. Oh well. We got America doing America things. We got the real Middle East splitting. Looks like we're gonna have to have a real Middle East. Let's make it a split like here mostly. Like America's just gonna take this over, and then the real Middle East is gonna take it all back over, but oh well. We need to wait till the real Middle East is way bigger before anything actually big happens. Here's Georgia. Building a castle. Ooh. I don't know castles. So let's call it Castle Georgia. I know what I just did. Anyways, Russia. Russia's gonna have a large expansion. I mean, I suppose they'd do it like into the Russia portions of Russia. Hold on, is my draw tool small or okay, yeah, it's big. It's normal size. Or it's the largest size. Whatever. East, the last of the directional countries at this point. Um East Castle. Yeah. East Castle. Even though I think these are cities, but I don't know. We'll live with it. It's fine. Here we got mainland Cyprus further. Oh, never mind. Get Turkey. Turkey. That works. We'll finally have Turkey growing out. Byzantium. Just gonna continue expanding, I guess, along this waterway. Brazil. Everyone's favorite. This is who's replacing me. My favorite now that Better Lake is gone. Rest in peace, Better Lake. Anyways, let's continue in this area because I'm not gonna get distracted over there. Medium expansion for Greece. I know Greece will take more portions over here. They found the waterway there too. Alright. Oh, they're going into Brazil. Yeah, Brazil's kind of blocking off their growth. So that might not be good for Brazil. Or Greece. We don't really. Ooh. Four Lake is unioning with someone. I mean, even though they're like half a continent away, I feel like the best lake, or the better lake, sorry, is probably the best bet. So that's kind of wild. Four Lake is just claiming nations that have lakes. That's literally all Four Lake will do. Belgium should probably get something. No, it only makes sense. Over here we got France having a split. Oh no. How could this happen? Those rebels? Rebels from where? I really do question. Rebels from where? So, when I teased that the Vatican Empire would be doing something, I meant it. I meant they'd be doing something. Because on top of the fact that they just... Oh, never mind. It doesn't want to do anything. Let's add Texas. Texas gets to, I don't know where Texas should go. I guess let's put Texas in the Middle East. Why not? Texas. Texas has entered the Middle East. This is beyond anyone's belief. I'll give Texas a turn. Oh, never mind. Texas does not want to be in the Middle East. Let's add Oklahoma. I don't think I'm spelling Oklahoma right, but we're adding Oklahoma now. Alright, back to what was happening. The Vatican... No, wait, they got their turn and it was to make a new nation. Spain. Spain's gonna do things. Gonna get mad at Four Lake probably eventually, but it's not quite there yet, so we'll see how that goes. Over here we got North Portugal and Portugal. Portugal gets to go first. But also I swear I named it Bitter Portugal, but whatever. It's fine. Build castle. North Lisbon. Sure. North Lisbon. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean this. Oh, no, wait, I didn't. Okay. Down here we got Morocco. No. Let's try and get rid of, yeah, High Mountain, if you don't mind. Just, let's get rid of this nation, because I don't want to deal with it. Also, you can, yeah, do that. Whatever. I don't care. And Mountain is gonna probably try and get back some of its mountain. And eventually one of these two nations is going to get a union, and then I'll stop having to deal with both of them. They're basically the same thing, just like slightly different. And I don't like them. Alright, Mali. Let's just do some connecting because these nations are it's very split. They're going to have a normal split just because of everything. Alright, and finally we got ... I'm gonna do some expanding out this way, I assume. And then country I just made up is not doing anything, and this will actually be our last new nation because I don't know names. I don't have any names, and I'm not gonna generate any or something like that. So let's add up here. Here we're gonna, in these mountains, we're gonna add Listeria or Lansteria, Lannisterium, something like that. Lanisteria. Alright. Hey, it's the same, it's a similar color to, Better Lake. It's the spiritual, actually, Four Lake is the spiritual successor to Better Lake. Yeah. I don't know. Brazil's over here doing stuff. I don't know. These two are my favorite, though. Right now. And we're back to the Vatican Empire. I guess they're doing a new nation thing. I forgot to shut down the new nations. So, let's add a new nation. Who's our new nation? What's our new nation? I know people seem to enjoy the nations that don't actually work as real world equivalents. So, let's add now in the middle of the desert, we got Desertville. 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 I don't think I even put the Desertville-ness together right. That should have been pretty easy. Whatever. Let's go to the settings real quick and no new nations. There we go. And now let's, just because the Vatican got robbed of their turn. Oh, tragic. How will they ever survive? Let's Jupiter. I don't think I'm spelling Jupiter right. Jupiter. Sure. That works well enough. Next turn is the Vatican rebels, because that's, the anti-Vatican rebels. Yeah, that works. Anti-Vatican rebels. Just splitting, and just because Belgium gets to go next. And then France is going to go next. A large expansion into the anti-Vatican rebels, because that's how the rules work. I might, if it doesn't, which it is. Never mind. The Vatican rebels are almost destroyed. The Vatican's gonna have to help with that mess. Here we got Spain. Spain's gonna further expand, I guess. Yeah. Alright, we got Four Lake, which is actually up here, but I don't know. Where's Four Lake gonna expand? Ooh, they haven't conquered all of this here lake, and there's another lake here. They don't quite have 4 lakes in this empire, and that's kind of like very descriptive of the empire, even though this looks more like a pond. But anyways, let's add let's have Portugal and North Portugal go at it, or not. I guess this will just be a split. Yep. And North Portugal, just gonna get, okay, never mind the split. And then Portugal's gonna get that split. Lisbon. Lisbon is a part of this whole thing, and yet somehow it's harder to conquer because Lisbon is nearby. North Lisbon. North might be actually falling apart. No more North Portugal soon? I don't know. Okay, North Portugal's pathetic enough that we're just gonna get rid of it. Portugal might almost be ready to not do anything. Oh wait. What? What? Unite. What just happened? Why is Portugal in the middle of Morocco? What's going on here? Okay, Morocco, you're gonna have to deal with that. And then We're just gonna further expand that way. Alright. Mountains, please get a union card. I beg of you, please get a union card. Just anything. Please. Ugh. High castle. Yeah. Better mollies over here. Expanding into larger areas. Maybe they'll expand across the water because they need some water. And hold on, let's change the color of Morocco. Morocco will become that nice dark green. The better lake once was. Yeah. Alright. Interesting. Things are getting interesting in Africa. I will say that. Oh, I didn't realize it. Okay. Well, Africa's getting its expansion. It'll just it'll patch up that area. Get this peninsula. Had the gun in there. Somalia, sorry pal, but you're not living for very long under this whole thing. Better actually Somalia does get a turn though. What I've decided is Somalia's gonna just even out the edges on Egypt just because Egypt is perfect. Egypt is like the golden child. We're not touching Egypt because it's done. Okay, and Oklahoma immediately destroys Texas because I made a misclick. Whoops. Well, that's something. The U.S. gets its turn. And a large expansion, alright. Maybe let's expand towards Oklahoma, given Oklahoma's a part of the U.S. And then the real Middle East gets a turn. Another small split into the real Middle East. A real Middle East. Oh boy, the real Middle East is falling apart. Now real Middle East has some run for its money, given real Middle East and real Middle East are out here claiming to be real Middle East. Well, anyways, Georgia splitting. Ooh. Mid Georgia. Alright. Oof, I'm gonna have to do that or something. Yeah. Alright, and then East is gonna build another castle. Easter Castle. Yep. Let's go to Russia real quick. Russia's gonna get a small expansion. And then Byzantium is getting a union. Ooh. Let's unite them with Turkey. Why not? Turkey will return. For example, Turkey. Yeah, we'll just take over some areas in there. And then, yeah. Alright. Brazil is over here. Expanding into Greece. And Greece will respond by expanding into Brazil. Alright. Four Lake already got a turn. Landsterium is already split. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. Better Lannisterium. There we go. And actually, have I gone full circle already? I guess Italy. I skipped Italy, but yeah, man, this is. This feels way faster for no apparent reason. This is weird. Alright. Belgium. Sorry to say this, buddy, but you are no more. France. You're being invaded. Wow, that's crazy. We got Andorra, which isn't gonna do anything. Spain. I forgot to deal with France and everyone around there. Hold on. Spain's getting its moves. Vatican rebels. Rebel base. France, in response, is going to build a castle, apparently. Alright. What are cities in France? I don't know cities in France. I don't know why I'm asking myself that. Okay. Try castle. Yeah, we'll build a castle right here. The try castle. Tricast. Alright. Anyways. Portugal. Getting a large expansion. Alright. I think we've almost nearly got it. Best. Alright. Four Lake is getting another union. Who are they uniting with? This is a hard decision. I think we're going to have them unite. Oh, Portugal's got a couple lakes. Bye, Portugal. Who needed it anyways? Man. Portugal was so close. But now Four Lake has control over all of Portugal. Yeah, by the way, scratch that thing about Brazil being my favorite. I like Four Lake. Small expansion. Let's expand that. Mountains. Just gonna continue this. Alright. High mountain. Continue going that way. Okay. This is annoying. Have I mentioned that I don't like these nations? Better Mali. We got them. Ooh, they get to union with someone. What is this? Desertville? Yeah, but like, let's unite them with High Mountain just because. Alright. We got Desertville. Doing a large expansion. Let's add them to the conflict going on over here. Meanwhile, they're doing eyes. Yeah, city. Alright. Going to expand into here. Because they don't. These are isolationists and expansionists. This is a conqueror. These people are peaceful. I don't know why they keep doing unions. I'm gonna actually check on who everyone is. They're expansionist, so obviously they'll continue expanding. I think I just killed a nation. Anyways. It's just taking all the forts for the funnies. For the lulz, you know. For the lulz. Somalia. Right here. Doing its thing. It's gonna actually should probably be taking back its own land. Let's go to Better Egypt to give it something to do for the funny. Just have them expand into this area, I guess. Alright. Actually, it's been a minute since I've looked at the origin mode. Let's see. Ah, yes. Darkness. Across all of the map. Now that the Vatican Empire, which heralds from Herald, is present, I mean, yeah, that's gonna be something interesting, I suppose. Huh? Look. Oh, Mali used to be Mali. Yes, I remember that. Anyways, let's go back to the Middle East. and Oklahoma. Oklahoma, we're just gonna make you grow bigger. Let's take some. Listen, they're basically just up. They're like Texas. They're basically going to be annexed by the U.S. eventually. It's just a matter of time. All right, the real Middle East. Let's have you guys finally actually fix your problems. The real Middle East. Let's have you guys take mid-Georgia. Real Middle East. Let's have you. Oh, you guys are unioning too. I guess you'll unite with. There's a lot of people I could unite with. I don't really. You guys would never unite with the real Middle East, but they might reunite with the real Middle East. So I guess now we're back to 2. Georgia. Georgia's gonna do a small expansion just because we need to get rid of that. East is going to split. I guess northeast. Northeast. They don't quite know how directions work, so this is the northeast for these people. I don't know either. Your guess is as good as mine. We got Russia having a union. I mean, I guess they'd have a union with Georgia since it was once a part of their nation. Byzantium over here is expanding more. That's wonderful. Man, you know, I remember the good old days when I was hyping up Russia for being like a big bad, and naturally he kind of is in this area, but like it was only because he was taking over every single area in this area because they kept getting union cards, and now union cards are like a dime a dozen. Speaking of which, maybe I should just drop the union cards to about as common as a small split, because I think they're happening a little too frequently for even my liking. So let's go to mainland Cyprus, who's immediately getting a union with, I guess, Turkey. Sorry, Turkey. Meanwhile, Byzantium, they do some small expansion, but they get rid of that. I don't know. Let's go to Greece. Greece is going to take parts of Brazil. And more parts of Brazil. Brazil in response is going to take parts of Greece. Take parts of Greece. Before like gotten to do anything? Yes, they did. They got to unite with someone. Alright, and then finally we got Lannisteria. Who's immediately going to take over? Better Lannisteria, I see. Alright. Choices. Alright. Back to the Vatican Empire. Who is going to have another large expansion. Take chunks of this. But naturally, they're not just here to do that, because they've got rebels down here to deal with that. Those people. They're here and are going to get some nice ports out in the middle of places because they can. That's the extent of it. And the rebels are doing stuff. France gets a new leader who will hopefully not fail them. Andorra is going to get some expanding because honestly, I don't care about historical accuracy at this point. Look at this map and tell me this is historically accurate. Or even like geographically accurate. Oh wait, this is better lake. Hold on. Four lake. They gotta take over lakes. Not this weird strip of land. Disgusting. Just disgusting. Really, just disgusting. Africa, getting a large expansion. Let's have them continue expanding into this area. This seems reasonable. They're taking more here. And they've already got... They're just destroying everyone here. Dang, that sucks for them. Speaking of everyone here, let's go to dot 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 dot, who will continue to expand into Africa. And country I just made up will split. Smile. It's back. It's emerging as an empire again. See how well it does this time. I guess Smile was never the name, but that's Happy. For anyone who remembers Happy. I can understand if you don't. Let's just have it expand that way. Morocco. Having a small expansion. Let's have them go against. Better Mali, which is grown out this way, but also I've just remembered needs to connect themselves there. Anyways, Somalia getting a large expansion. Going to go against Africa because Africa's trying to take their land. Egypt's gonna chill. Oklahoma's gonna clear some stuff. And America is gonna get a unit. Nope. America's just gonna continue expanding it this way then. The real Middle East gonna do its best to try and take back what should be the Middle East. Meanwhile, the real Middle East is going to expand, or Northeast is no more. It's actually the real Middle East. You guys didn't realize that, but it's part of the real Middle East, and East is gonna try and take some stuff. Russia growing more. We've almost gotten to the point where the nation is like, where this area is covered. We'll see. Actually, we've almost gotten to a point where most of the world is covered. That's interesting. We still have a lot of the Middle East to go, because I don't know, it took me a while to get to the Middle East. I don't really know. Ooh, well, I mean, mainland Cyprus is taking over Byzantium. Who would have guessed this? At the beginning of this episode, if you have a bingo card, did you put Byzantium is going to get taken over by mainland Cyprus? I don't think so, because I sure didn't. Yes, we got Lannisteria getting a split, so better Lannisteria. Okay, and then Greece getting a large expansion where they will take back what should be theirs. Alright, back to the Vatican Empire. Drawing a split card. What? But they're impenetrable. What kind of ghosts from the past are returning to get a redemption arc or a return arc, or I don't know what to call this arc? Wow, pink. Now this is some interesting stuff. Who would, like, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to, this is gonna take forever, but pink has reemerged on the islands that pink once inhabited, and has chosen to take parts of the Vatican Empire to a point where it will have to struggle to survive, I'll tell you that much. I mean, like, the Vatican Empire is doing well enough for itself that, like, when I say struggle to survive, I mean it's gonna have to try, finally. I know, truly tragic. And the Vatican Empire, on top of this, has manipulated the game rules. And after this is done, but Yes, because of this nasty split that it is suffering from. The Vatican Empire is changing the entirety of the game rules. Take over the pixels. Take the pixels. Take the pixels. Okay. That took way too long. Anyways. Come on. Come on. Vatican Empire. Be split. And now pink has reemerged. This is something I think people have definitely been waiting for. I remember second episode when pink got removed. People were kind of distraught. Anyways, but the real thing that the Vatican Empire has done due to this nasty split is it has removed the possibility of a split. I think that's what that does. So, or at least it's reduced it drastically. Ooh. The Vatican rebels, in fact, have taken over Andorra. This is not something you probably were predicting, but I don't want to kill France yet. France needs to actually put up a fight. It's a large enough country. Hold on. Anyways. They've almost gotten the rebel base at that. Spain is going to probably take back some of the lake that is being taken and even antagonize Four Lake, who in response is going to take over Spain. No. Let's have Four Lake take over Spain. We don't need Spain anymore. And now Four Lake is essentially the Iberian Peninsula. Is Four Lake bigger than the Vatican Empire? Yes, but they're doing it peacefully. Hold on. Ignore this. You don't see that. They're doing it very peacefully. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. But city name. There we go. Classics like Barcelona and city name are included in this peninsula. And now, Four Lake is just too powerful right now. To be fair, Africa is also very powerful right now, and they're not even gonna split because splitting's impossible now in this game. Ad expansion's happening, and this expansion's happening, and they're just gonna kind of surround that area. And ... is going to expand into here because honestly, it doesn't care anymore. It's not going to deal with Africa because it's supposedly avoiding the area. And that's a lie. I'll tell you this much. Africa will be back. Just whenever it gets an actual leader who's got the guts to do it. Morocco City. Yep. And we got better Mali. Then do some expanding into here. And then remember, it's got an entire portion of the world cut off from it. So it's going to grow out here. Better Mali's off. Some people have really snuck in here and just like taken over huge portions of the world. I'll say that much. Like while we were all focused on the Vatican Empire, like taking over that entire portion of the map, we just got Africa and Four Lake and Better Mali just demolishing any records, and Mountain's just going to give up because it doesn't want to deal with Better Mali because it knows it will be the next target if anything ever happens. Desertville is just, it's coming in here. It's just doing that for the funnies. I don't know. Its motive is literally probably just for the funnies. Tab Somalia, go out there. Oklahoma. Said Oklahoma. Taking a medium expansion. Take some of Egypt in this area. America. Getting a union card? Nope. Said they're gonna get small expansion, or medium expansion, sorry, so they're expanding that way, I guess. The real Middle East is going to try and continue to take back what it considers the real Middle East. Or sorry, not the real Middle East. Fake Middle East, if you would. East is right here. Getting a Union card. Ooh, I guess real Middle East? Yeah, I guess real Middle East is getting taken over by East. That was unpredictable, I'd say. Russia's getting its large expansion. Maybe it will finally take over all of this land. Like, I mean, maybe eventually it should probably start focusing on the fact that the Vatican is right here, but at its doorsteps. But I don't know. It will do that eventually, I guess. Who knows? Let's finish this. All right. And Brazil. And Brazil. All right. Brazil is just gonna take back what it thinks is its. Yep. And Greece is gonna give up on that stuff because it's these pink just offering up what used to be its. And like, yes, pink maybe not isn't like directly offering this, but like I think it's implied that this won't be met with retaliation because pink is just here. And let me be clear. Pink is a group of people who do not like the Vatican Empire and have taken the moniker of the previous nation in which they belong to. Or maybe that their ancestors belong to, as to retaliate and destroy the Vatican Empire. Who will they return to once the Vatican Empire is dead? I don't know. Alright, anyways, Lannisteria is gonna do Lannisteria stuff. And this might actually prompt Better Lake to just do some quick, hey, there's a lake right here. And then just ignore the rest. Yep. Anyways, to the Vatican Empire, I guess. Vatican Empire is just building more castles. I don't know. Well, we never got to build the Vatican, so new Vatican. Yep, new Vatican's right here. We got the Vatican rebels who are attempting to reclaim their stuff, but naturally they also have here. So pink's gonna expand into the Vatican, and man, that's something. Four Lake just got a turn, but I guess they're getting a union. So Lannisteria, I'm sorry to whoever suggested this nation and was rooting for their own nation, but sadly I placed it next to Four Lake, and Four Lake isn't the very much nicest nation, I'd say. So sorry. I feel bad, but at least you can remember, you're not like Texas, who got eliminated almost immediately by Oklahoma, which was a split, which literally almost never happens, except for the nation that Oklahoma is currently antagonizing, which is a literal split that won. But yeah, let's give the Americas something to do real quick, and then I've just remembered we should probably go back to over here, which has France that needs to do things. France is trying to take down these rebels. Actually, it might even almost have taken them down. Four Lake already got its turn. Morocco's gonna do some expanding. Try and take... Oh, never mind. Africa's also doing some expanding. Taking over Somalia. Did I not necessarily intend for all the nations that formed from like the suggestion comments to have this much of an ending? No, but well, whoops. I guess that's the best thing I can say. Whoops. Better Molly. Having a small expansion. I mean, I think the fact that these new nations arose shows more or less the reason I kind of didn't need new nations anymore. Like, I mean, you guys can continue suggesting nation names and stuff, but at this point, I don't think we need new nations because they'll just end with like some form of distraught or Desertville. Like, I'm shocked Desertville has survived as long as it has. It probably shouldn't be, but thankfully it's going into areas of conflict that, oh, I forgot. Ugh, eyes of an empire. I don't know, a bunch of philosophy guys came in and decided they're the eyes of the empire, and now they're splitting because they think the fact that they're the eyes of the empire means they get the justification to split. Speaking of which, I just realized this is larger than the Vatican. Oh no. Oh wait, no, it's a small split because splits don't exist anymore. Right, the Vatican is completely destroying um that kind of split, and it's the eyes of an empire. They're actually gonna probably want to try and they're splitting the entire empire. Actually, I just noticed that. That's cool. They're gonna try and take to the water because they would like to be the eyes of an empire. What empire? Fools. You think it's Africa? No. They're the eyes of a certain yellowish empire. And that's all I'll say. Anyways, country I just made up. Getting a split. And we're gonna go back to happy. 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 Happy, 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 happy. Alright. And now let's go to Somalia, which is, oh. Somalia. Somalia. There. Yeah, that color. Seems fine enough. Alright. And then these guys already got their turn. I don't think the real Middle East has quite gotten its turn yet. Let's see how much of it can take from East. Because East is probably not honestly going to take care of those territories. Because all it's concerned with is taking the East. Ugh, oil rigs are hard to claim. Alright, Russia's over here. Russia's doing a small expansion. And actually, now that I look at the time, I think this will be our last round of nations. And mainland Cyprus expanding. This way. Maybe it should expand into that water. Oh, Brazil having a union. Brazil's unioning with someone. But who? Brazil's gonna run away to east. Sorry, east to east. As Greece draws a union card? Nope. As Greece goes and consumes the entirety of this. Draw a union card. You should draw a union card, Greece. Greece, you should really draw a union card. I think it would be a good idea to draw a union card right now. Oh well. Well, this will be the last turn for it, anyways. And Four Lake has already gotten its turn. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna give the main character ones a last turn. So the Vatican Empire is gonna get its last turn. Pink is also going to get a last turn. Or the union with someone. Ooh. Pink is taking over Italy. Italy's kind of not doing anything at this point, so yeah. Pink owns Italy now. The Vatican rebels are gonna attempt to reclaim their base, but fail miserably. Greece is going to have already. Oh shoot! I shouldn't have done that because they've already gotten like 10 turns. Well, it's a small split. Small split from who though? Vatican rebels. Took them long enough. And they're just splitting over here because they're honestly probably not even gonna attack Greece. They're just gonna attack Pink because Pink obviously is against the Vatican, so this is a lot. I might just cancel out splits because they're so large nations. I wish there were larger things. Four Lake, even though it's not a main character, I like Four Lake, and that's all that matters. Four Lake is taking over more lakes. Any more lakes here? Oh, I mean, there's a big lake right here, and there's also a big lake right here. It's pretty big right here. All right, and yeah, that's all. Here's the origins map again, just to like, oh, that's huge. That's so much darkness over this map. I mean, if you really think about it, the nations that derive from Herald and Africa, which is for some reason black, actually just the nations that derive from Herald are kind of constantly in a stage of darkness, if you think about it, because they keep constantly fighting against each other. Yeah, we got Mali down here. We got Egypt looks perfectly fine. I think I'm gonna let Egypt live alone for now. Russia's got a lot. Like, yeah, it's just we've almost filled out this entire map. It's cool. And don't worry, when I filled out the entire map, that won't be the end. We'll have to finish this, like, all the storylines. Don't worry. Like, the Vatican Empire will either be victorious or die trying. I'll say that much. Alright, anyways, bye.